Imagine a long line of customers waiting to check out, and you're behind the computer and the internet stops working. What would you do? Do you have the capacity or capability or the skill set to troubleshoot on the spot while there's a long line? Or do you rely on a downtime procedure to make sure that the business keeps working? So that takes a toll on that employee. No matter what methods company employees to continue business, everyone needs expertise when it comes to technology. Now, I've been in the industry for over 20 years, and I worked as a contractor consultant and also have led multiple IT teams in large organizations. And I've noticed one thing, that as I've progressed in my career, there's still scope. Right now, we're living in the world of AI. 10 years ago, it was something else. Cybersecurity is a big issue, big concern. It's a growing concern overall. So you need a partner as a small business, medium business owner to make sure that your finances and your technology is secure. So that's where BizzWizardz Tech Solutions comes in. What do we offer? We offer personalized IT services and solutions. I'm going to be covering 3 main points. At BTS, we work to make sure that small, medium businesses or business SMB operations run smoothly. Break fix, slow connection response, and hardware malfunction all lead to employee frustration for any business. And then, last but not the least, we've got multiple revenue streams that will ensure sustainability, profitability, and growth. So now that I've covered my 3 points, let's go into detail one by one. Again, at BTS, we work to make sure that SMB operations run smoothly. We have a team of IT professionals who specializes in IT infrastructure support, cloud, data, and these are subject matter experts in their fields that will not only ensure clients drive client satisfaction, also they do it with top of the line customer service. Now, according to a survey done in February-March of 2025 by CloudStrike, one of the world's leading cybersecurity experts, only 11% of SMB uses AI-powered security tools. So what does that tell you? It tells you that 89% of companies are still relying on outdated or ineffective security tools to give them protection from cyber attacks. And that's not good. That's really not good enough, because when you get hit by something like a ransomware, then there's a potential of you going out of business. Now, at BTS, again, besides providing top-of-the-line IT service, we ensure that we abide by a commitment to our clients. So we have come up with something called service level agreement. A lot of small IT companies don't offer that. That's mainly for large organizations or SLAs. But we do provide that guarantee to our clients that we are going to provide timely service to them. And there's not going to be breaches. So here's a fact. 18% of SMB spends anywhere between $100,000 to $249,000 annually on technology expenditures. Now, it's a lot of money which is hanging by a thread. Because if you're in that reactive mode, when things go down, then you call for support or help, you're bound to lose money. So that investment needs to be preserved. Moving over to my second point on where we can make a difference. Again, break fix, slow connection response, and hardware malfunction all lead to employee frustration. Your business is run by employees. Employee productivity is hampered when technology doesn't work, or having a reactive IT support system only builds on further by delaying of the support that require to continue their progress. This leads to low morale and high employee turnover. That's why people switch jobs and you have to retrain them, which is a loss in itself. Time is money. So talking about losses, 57% of SMB with anywhere between 20 to 100 employees said an hour of downtime cost them up to $100,000 an hour. So imagine the cost for every ticking second when your technology is not working. That's why when you are working in a reactive system, the cost of not having proper IT support extends far beyond the price of fixing individual technical issues, because there's unpredictable IT costs depending on the issue. Then you have expenses from security breaches. Again, I'm going to mention ransomware attacks. And if you've bought all this technology, subscriptions, but you don't know how to use them. So that's where you're going to lose money as well with inefficient use of technology or resources. Now moving to my last point on how you can invest in peace. Multiple revenue streams will ensure sustainability, profitability, and growth. Now we've come up with a low startup cost of $75,000. That will entail website development, employee salaries, business and legal fees, software and tools, hardware and subscription. Active social media presence and Google listing will also generate more traffic and eyeballs. So we've put together 3 service plans tailored for different types of businesses, whether it's restaurant or say for example Walgreens or dry cleaning. We've got the basic, standard, and premium. So basic starts at $179 a month. That is pretty basic, just remote support and Windows updates or software updates. Then we have the mid-tier plan, which is priced at $359 a month. That includes network monitoring, cybersecurity checks. And last but not the least, we have the premium, which we are going to be pushing to our clients because it entails having full IT stack of services that we're going to provide support. On-site visits, cloud support, etc. We are also going to manage the subscription, so they don't have to worry about on any of those licenses as well. Now, besides these, hardware is not mentioned because hardware costs, setup, and implementation will be evaluated separately as per need. And then, if a company wants to engage with us on an ad hoc basis, then our hourly rate is $200 an hour. And all of these services are provided with guaranteed work. So before we go into any business, we are going to do a IT risk and infrastructure assessment. So what that means is our charge is for $1,000 with money back guarantee. We want to understand how the business is set up with technology so that we can provide the best support that they need moving forward. As I conclude, BizzWizardz Tech Solution, what do we offer? At BTS, we work to make sure that SMB operations run smoothly. Break fix, slow connection response, and hardware malfunction all lead to employee frustration for any business. And multiple revenue streams will ensure sustainability, profitability, and growth. We're here because we offer personalized service, IT services, and solutions. Again, imagine a long line of customers and the technology breaks, because it will. Technology is not foolproof. So if you're wondering where we will see a return on investment, so let me bring something to your attention. So we've got 12 potential clients waiting to sign up with us. And this is just my networking in my network circle that they trust not just me, but my team as well behind this initiative. And they're willing to give us a try. So if all 12 of them sign up with the mid-tier plan, which is priced at $359 a month, that's just over $50,000 a year, and we haven't even launched yet. So, talking about team, and I take pride in my team, I really like this quote by Steve Jobs, and he said, "Great things in business are not done by one person. They are done by a team of people," and that's what I have, a team of people. So I am extremely motivated, and I have nothing but positive vibes surrounding BizzWizardz Tech Solutions. And I'm here to extend my hand to you to be part of a very successful journey. Join us.